Hello, everyone. Welcome to our third module that is for quarter three, that's normal distribution. So for this module, I'm going to divide this into three parts. Kay, murag dugay kay siya i-upload if one video upload. So I'm going to do this one per lesson. So our first lesson is on normal probability distribution. So what's a normal probability distribution? So a normal probability distribution, it's actually a probability distribution that represents continuous random variables. Okay, I will not that much delve into nga na gyud ka detail nga statistically kuan kay murag maglisod tag sabot no. So very simple terms lang gyud is like this ra gyud. Okay, pasensya na akong line. So, muna siya ang normal curve. So, ang normal curve, ang concept jud ana is that in a normal curve, imagine na straight na ha, kay sa man siya, oy, kung gamitan ni siya og magic pen. Check. Okay, so in a normal curve, the concept is that a data is said to be normally distributed if it follows a normal curve. Example of that data is your height. If you have noticed, in that data, di ba gamay ra na kayo ng mga mugbo jod. Gamay ra pud kayo ng mga tagas jud kayo. Kasagaran or majority is mga naa sa average ng mga height. That is also the same thing with weight. Di ba gamay ra man ng mga underweight, gamay ra pud na overweight. Kasagaran normal ang weight. So that's the concept of a normal curve. And some of those, pwede ng mga scores, nga na jud gihapon. If we talk of normal data, dapat mo follow siya nga gamay ang extremes, daghan ang naa sa average. So some of the characteristics of a normal curve include this one. First, the distribution curve is bell-shaped. So di kasi ni siya perfect, no? Sama sa inyong uyab, di gid perfect kanunay. So, kung pag-draw di kayo perfect, pero supposedly perfect na siya nga as in bell shape. Secondly, the curve is symmetrical. So, ari na lang ko kay medyo perfect ang curve. Okay, symmetrical is kung unsa siya sa right, the same sa left. Di ko mo refer ani kay murag di sila parehag forma, di sila symmetrical. And then the mean, median, and mode coincide at the center. Okay, so it should be here. Mo na siya mean, median, mode, nasa to nga. So for example, ang average weight sa mga bata in one classroom is like for example, 45. So mo na siya. Mean, median, mode, na siya sa to nga. Then the width of the curve is determined by the standard deviation. So kani siya, mo ni siya, kanang nabitaw din ha sa sides nga -1, kani siya 1, 2, 3, -1, -2. Muna sila yung mga standard deviation. And then, the tails of the curve flatten out indefinitely along the horizontal axis. Mamani siya atong horizontal axis. Kani siya, it will go infinitely but it will never touch this horizontal line. More siya asymptote, no? Pinagtagpo pero hindi tinadhana. Mao nang digid sila mag-intersect. Sige siya go close but they will never meet. Then, number 6 characteristic is the area under the curve is 1. So, ang area niya ito na 1 na siya. Meaning to say, kaning ka nga, that's 0.5. Kaning ka nga, that's 0.5. A total of 1. Na siya area. I hope it's clear unsa ang porma sa atong normal curve. Now, let's go to the empirical rule. By the way, take note, kaning nga symbol, di mamsuwat, this symbol represents the mean, and of course this symbol represents the standard deviation. Anyway, mas makasabot mo na later. Now, next part is that let's have the empirical rule. So if you're going to look at it, ito yung illustration then here. So we have here, if you're going to look at the graph, 68%, so meaning to say kani siya nga area plus kani area kanang iyang boundary bitaw green. So 34% at the side of 34%, it comprises 68%. Meaning to say 68% of the data lies within one standard deviation of the mean. One sa left, one sa right, 68%. So, in short, di ba, dako siya nga percentage kung kasagaran normal. So, dako sa percentage sa data, nagisto nga. So, 68. Karon kung mas mopalapad pa siya, 2, so mas dali na sa side. So, 95% na because 13.5 plus 34 plus 34 plus 13.5 kaning red, it comprised 95% of the entire area. And then, if it lies in the standard deviation, within 3 standard deviations, so negative 3 ug 3, so ang total area na niya is 99.7% or almost 100% if imo na siya nga i-round off. So, let's go to the example. So, nata example na niya, itong i-try og solve or maka-answer mo sa activity. The score of the senior high school students in their statistics and probability quarterly examination are normally distributed. Normal kuno. Normally distributed with a mean of 35 and a standard deviation of 5. So, ang imong buhaton, ana, you can draw first the curve. Okay, ana. Almost perfect. Okay, ana siya ang curve. And then, ang atong buhaton, yung ganyan din sa problem. The mean is 35. Draw din kag line din sa tunga. Ibutangan mo na siya 35. Then, may nga na siya. Standard deviation is 5. Mag-draw ka nga ang gap sa kara parts. Basahin siya, di siya equal. Siya equal, no? So, 35. 5 man ko na ang standard deviation. So, 35 plus 5, 40 na ning sunod. 40 plus 5, 45. Pasensya na. 45 plus 5, 50. Then, diri pa ubos, mag-minus na sad ka kay 5 may gaps. Standard deviation man niya 5. So, 30, 25, 20. Nana na siyang porma. Kibutangan sa question nga, what percent will fall within the score 30 to 40? So, pangita si 30 or 40. Diba na si 30 ani, tapos na 40 ani. So, kani siya nga area. Asa man na, pila may area ani. So, tanawa dayon re, kanang illustration dare. O, diba ang 30 to 40 kani, ni correspond sa green. So, the answer is 68%. Mo na siya, 68 ang answer. So, yun or no? And then, sunod, nanapunta sa sunod. Okay. The next part is the question number 2. So, question number 2, what scores will fall within 95% of the distribution? Pabali na pod, ag gihatagan og score, pila naman pod ka percent. No? So, what are we going to do is that, in that case, 95% of the distribution, if you're going to look at this, di ba ang 95% kay kani red. So, in short, upat ka buok parts iyahang na comprise or duha ka part sa left, duha ka part sa left, duha ka part sa right. So, arita, so this is duha ka part sa left, duha ka part sa right, shade the region. So, muna siya 95%. So, it means to say nga, the corresponding score is 25 o 45. So, yun na no. Then, we go to the activity. Answer na mo ng true or false kay mga bright baya. No? Okay. We'll go to the, how they call this one? The problem. So, you have to read the problem thoroughly. So, as what I've said earlier, that it's very important that when you read the problem, kung gibutang dira pilay mean, mao na ibutang nimo dira sa tunga, gibutang na the mean is 60, so 60 imong ibutang. Ana. Gibutang the mean is 100, hala butang ig 100. Ug moingan siya nga ang standard deviation is 6, so ada nimong 6 dere, 106 na, 112 and so on. Sa pikas pod minus 6, 194 and so on. Ana siya ka simple. And then the same thing sa letter B, normal distribution of data with a mean 78 and standard deviation of 9. So, kung unsay mean, manay isuwat sa tunga. Kung unsay standard deviation, maunay imuhang silbi mahimong basis sa pag-write sa other scores din ha sa imuhang normal curve. If you have questions, and then after ana, i-compare nimo din sa atong guide nga kanang percent. So, if na mo ipangutana, please feel free to ask me. You can PM me or you can express your questions in our group chat and I will try my very best to really reply promptly. So, please watch and subscribe. Subscribe and like. Artista ba? And then, please make sure you watch the second video. God bless everyone and go, go, go. We can do this one. Math is easy. Ayun dyan nung naglisod. Kaya na to ni. So, may question, nanguta na lang yun.